Alright, so this is Chip and Dale for the NES. Pretty straightforward platformer. It's fast-paced, as fast-paced as an NES game can be, with pretty tight execution. So basically the fastest way to move is just move forward, and like the basic strategy is just to try to avoid every enemy in the game. But where that's not possible, I'll be doing one of three things: either manipulation, damage boosting, or just like trying to kill him with the box. So the first two damage boosts are coming up here. And basically to perform a damage boost, you just turn back the enemy or objects you want to damage boost, and you'll get boosted forward. So at the end of every stage there's a boss, and basically the strategy for the boss is the same. You're given a red ball, and basically you want to juggle the ball to hit it 5 times. So the optimal strategy there is to hit the ball as soon as the invisibility frames disappear from when you initially hit it. And to juggle the ball, you just hold B and release B the second that Dale gets control of the ball. So speaking of bosses, this stage has the worst boss in the game. It's the most RNG reliant, which I'll talk about a bit later in the stage. The faucets here are kind of interesting. The ones on the floor you can just rock the D-pad to get rid of. And try to manipulate these flies so they don't spawn again. Okay, good. So basically the boss of the stage has 4 patterns. You can spawn in 4 different locations at 3 different times. So to get a very good pattern is rare. But I'm going to try to throw the ball in a location that hits 2 of those 4 locations.
Are you the world record holder? I know
Yes, I am.
The time of this game is pretty damn optimized.
I am the world record holder as of now.
What is the world record?
It is 10 minutes flat. And that was a kind of sketchy boss. I screwed up one of the throws, but didn't lose that much time. There's some patterns that you can lose like 5-10 seconds in a run and pretty much just reset at that point. But yeah, the ultimate goal of this game is sub 10 minutes, and that's been eluding me for quite some time. The next closest to me is Nadua with the 10:02. Okay, so those jumps under the spinny guys are really specific. Those hitboxes will hurt me at pretty much any location except the very edge of the platform. And because in this stage I go to 1 health many times, it's pretty risky. Pick up an acorn there to do 2 more damage boosts. So yeah, I forgot to mention that you get 3 hits every stage. And basically, once you get down to 1 heart, it's pretty risky to do anything else. This jumps hard here, got it, nice.
A really important question from the chat
Input
if you
drop,
have
damn.
time.
That jump's annoying when my input gets dropped like that. That's unfortunate. This wasn't a big time loss of a death, but that's unfortunate to say the least. So this boss up here. Oh, sorry. Go continue.
Oh, sorry. We have a quick question from Long Gravy asking why aren't you playing as a Fedora character?
Oh, because I'm not euphoric enough to use Chip. And yeah, I see people mentioning that this is like Fiesel's game. Yeah, he still has the SDA run of this. It's about like 13 seconds outdated now, but it's still pretty solid. So coming up is the hardest damage boost in the game. Let's see if I get it. Oh, I missed it. So that was called the Joker boost. Basically, you just run into the cannonball and try to tap right, and see if you get boosted. That's a decent backup strat though. It's named the Joker boost because the runner of this game, Joka, found it. Very creative. So the spawning blocks in this section basically I can manipulate this spawn at a time that I want it to by scrolling the screen as fast as possible, and that was pretty good. Alright, so this next stage is pretty chill, so if there's any donations or donation incentives that you guys wish to talk about, now's the time.
Yeah, you can, since you're the one running the game, Cook.
Alright, I'll just refresh. No new donations now, but for donation incentives, you know, the MHC block raised a bunch of money, which was great, but very little of it went to outside the MHC. They pretty much took all the money and left. So there's some other donation incentives that are coming up. The next one is William Shatner's Tech War, which is an amazing game that's being run by Udo. And the incentive is any % Novert or any % keyboard only, and you can donate towards that. And then after that, about 24 hours from now, F00tdive and I'm Unusual Cook, will be racing Crash Team Racing, and there's a bid war between the super light, medium, and heavy characters. Super light will be playing as either Purah or Polar. If we're playing medium characters, we'll be playing as either Cortex or Crash. And its heavy characters will be playing as either Dingodile or Tiny, so there's a donation incentive towards that. And of course, if we donate $69, Sexrex will not do his run, which is very important, so please donate.
And I believe we have $10 to that currently, and if not a little bit more.
Yeah, only have $10, guys. We really do not want anybody from Minnesota doing any more runs.
Okay, so yeah. These last three runs these last three levels, I should say, are really like nerve-wracking and hard. But if I was in a good run, I'd be choking. But this run had an unfortunate death, so it's no issue here yet. This is probably the most execution-heavy level, as it requires like a pretty fast vertical climb, as well as hitting 2 enemies off screen. And I got it. It's nice. Unfortunately, I took a hit early that I didn't want to. I'm gonna hit this guy just in case I miss the final jump. Just a safety strat. And this final jump requires me to pretty much jump in the very edge, and I got it.
Does this game have much arguing over category?
Nope, there's none. There's only 2 categories. There's any %, which is basically beat the levels that are in the route, and then there's all zones. There's 3 levels that are like kind of off the map, and you don't need to beat them to progress in the game. So all zones is just 3 extra levels, and it's like 2 minutes extra. But any percent is my
story
favorite.
In this game at all?
Nope. The story is just, it's really weird. Not really Chippendale-esque, I don't know. Chippendale 2 has like a kind of coherent story, but that game's also really fucking bad. Like,
can anyone sing the Chippendale theme song?
No, they can't. No one can.
I said I'd sing the Chippendale theme song if I got sub 10, but since I died, it's pretty much impossible at this point. Sorry, guys. So this boss I can kill faster in 2 cycles if I see him right before the middle. And I got him. Nice. I found that from looking at the Katas, and that's how I got the world record in the first place. It was 10:12. And I found that task strat that saves 3 seconds, and I beat it by 3 seconds. But now obviously the world record is a lot better than that. The final stage in the game is definitely the hardest to do optimally. Some pretty suboptimal stuff I do just to not die. Alright, that section went really well. There's a lot of slowdown here because of the enemies on screen. Makes the jumps a little more difficult. And 2 axe damage boosts here. I missed one of them. Fuck. Whatever. Can I get the back out? Oh, I guess I screwed up the next one. Whatever. I kill one of the lizards to prevent lag frames on the climb. And yeah, this final boss is also random. There's 3 positions that he shoots the cigar, and I can stay in a position where I'm safe at 2 out of 3. However, the frequency of when he shoots, if I try to juggle the ball at a certain point, I'll still get hit, even if I'm in a safe spot. And time is over when I kill the boss. 2, 3, 4, time. And that's Chippendale Rescue Rangers, short and sweet, just how I like it.
Pretty sure you probably beat M's best time already.
I mean, he's learning the game, I can't give him hell. I'm glad that there's people trying to pick up the game.
It's definitely a cool game.
It's fun, it's really easy to learn, and this looks like it's gonna be a 1025. Oh, if I didn't get hit. Oh, yeah, still 1025. Nice. That's not bad for a marathon run. Only 1 death.
No,
I'm happy with
with
that.
a death and you're that close. Pretty darn good.
Someone's saying in chat I should read fanfiction again. I don't know about
give
that.
us some money and we'll be able to read some stuff.
Could add that as a donation incentive for CTR. I don't know. Thank you, Ion, for congrats to.
I'm gonna go live right now. Can you just